A push to restrict interprovincial travel has hit a roadblock in one Canadian province. After mulling the possibility of banning people from entering BC, Premier John Horgan says he can't legally do it. But as Abigail Bimman reports, not everyone agrees.
And don't book a trip for spring break.
The Prime Minister already looking months ahead, and he says looking at other ways to further limit Canadians' ability to travel.
Across the country, people are being told to stay home. So if you were thinking of traveling across the country for spring break, now's not the time.
And this is the big challenge, really. These new variants.
Kelly Lee researches how travel restrictions have worked around the globe. She believes because of new, more transmissible variants, all provinces should enact restrictions for non-essential travel.
Time is of the essence.
Travel was on the agenda in a call between the premiers and Prime Minister Thursday night.
People have been talking about it for months and months, as you know, and I think it's time we put it to bed.
BC's Premier John Horgan was looking at a ban, but says after talking to lawyers, it's off the table with so much traffic due to work.
He says that we have less power to restrict economic-related travel than we do non-economic travel. And I don't agree with him.
When we think about interprovincial restrictions, we usually think about the Atlantic bubble. But constitutional lawyer Sujit Chowdhury says Newfoundland and Labrador may have the answer. The province instituted strict rules of its own, upheld by its Supreme Court.
I think the Newfoundland judgment would give provinces quite a bit of comfort that a carefully crafted set of restrictions that was rooted in science and that was backed up by the best empirical evidence, and that had a sufficiently broad set of exemptions would likely survive constitutional scrutiny.
So I think provinces would have to work a bit harder to justify a measure like this.
The Canadian Civil Liberties Association is appealing the Newfoundland and Labrador case. And important to remember, all provinces have unique challenges due to geography and size, with some borders like BC's making it more difficult to seal than the Atlantic. Abigail Bimman, Global News, Ottawa.